try to catch 5 fish for 20 pounds.
From the land of sky blue.
Look at that pig.
Comes the water.
That's what we came for right there. You don't get excited about those kind of fish. You have no business fishing. We gotta make an adjustment. I don't know. We're gonna make a big game-changing move. We're gonna go across the bay. Sounds like it could be decent.
First cast on the other side of the lake.
Oh. Another one of our classic cookie cutter. That's why you need to make adjustments.
Lindgren is on.
Oh my!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's just a little one.
The ones that get away are always small.
Good adjustment. That's one of the big time tournaments where you make on the water adjustments. We eat sandwiches and drink Mountain Dew and idle across the bay.
How are we doing on our goal?
Lots of fish, a lot of small fish, but we can't get the size we're looking for. Because we are catching tons of fish, but most of them are between 13 and 15 inches. We've probably caught, has to be close to 40 fish today. But we probably only have 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 we could really use towards our 20-pound goal. We're going to try to catch 5 fish for 20 pounds. If we wouldn't have put all this pressure on ourselves, we would say we were whacking them today.
Pretty much the bite you expected?
Yeah, other than that, we expected better quality fish, at least mixed in.
A lot more bigger?
Last year we were out here at the same time of year, and we sorted through a lot of fish, but we caught a lot more 2 and 3 pounders and a handful of 4 pounders. Doesn't mean we won't get into them, but it's a wider spread of fish where we seem to be catching mostly the same sizes in that one real big one we got.
That'd be a good time for a hook set.
We put the pressure of the 20-pound tournament on us, and
Although I think we're minutes away from making a pretty key adjustment here.
I think we're going to go main lake, get out of this pocket. Hopefully to, you know, the fish shouldn't be as far along, so maybe some of the females will be either spawning or maybe pre-spawn or staging or still, you know, or if they're post-spawn, they're not as far along and they'll be hanging closer to kind of what we're looking to catch them on.
How long do you think traditionally, or with this weather pattern, that post-spawn period's going to last before the summer?
2 weeks.
Well, yeah.
I'd say probably 2 weeks for the most part.
Mid-June, I think they'll start to set up on the deeper weed lines and things like that. You'll still have some fish hanging shallow, especially because the bluegills are starting to spawn, and a certain amount of the fish will hang and ambush those bluegills. And it's pretty popular. You don't get a lot of fish, but the fish that usually hang around the bluegill beds are usually 3, 4, 5 pounders because they're looking to catch, you know, a good big meal. So
now, when they start moving a little deeper, you change up your baits. Still sticking with those with the ring fry, and
you could, but you'd probably throw it on more of a Carolina rig or a Texas rig and fish it deeper.
Get it deeper.
Or something?
Probably, I mean, you could use the same bait. I'd probably switch to a more of a traditional ribbon tail worm or a jig or something when I start fishing deeper. Yeah, they work at all the depths, but it's just kind of what you got. Some of it's what you have confidence in and what you kind of feel is the right thing. But these ring fries work really good this time of year because there's actually a lot of scum and a lot of weeds and kind of junk weeds mixed in here that kind of tend to foul up a Texas rig or a jig, and so the weightless doesn't get down in there. And plus, if your weight gets down there, it kind of buries and the fish can't necessarily find it so well. And this is like a Senko, but it falls a little slower, so it's somewhat some days better because it stays in the strike zone a little longer than like a Senko kind of shimmies down a little quicker. But if we were fishing, like let's say we go out and maybe we start fishing some grass that's more like in 4 or 5, 6 feet of water, and we look for that weightless, we might want to switch to a Senko because this actually might fall too slow and not be a little less efficient. So that's kind of the reasoning behind it.
Now, Josh, you were talking about flipping some mats. What's the game plan on that?
Well,
what's the tackle?
We gotta find some mats. I'm hoping that we can get more of some milfoil and get back in off the main lake over there. I know there's some good milfoil clumps around the islands, and sometimes those bigger fish that just got done spawning, and we'll just go and, especially in the middle of the day like this, just go right up into that milfoil, and we can just drop a craw on them or something like that, and pull them right out of there.
You drop it on the edge or right through the top of it?
Usually right through the top of it.
Something
Just find
pretty,
the bigger clumps, and
something pretty heavy.
sometimes, you know, it depends how. It depends just how thick that milfoil is. Just depends if you know, this time of year I'd say we probably get away with 3/8 to a half, and then, you know, later in the year sometimes you gotta go all the way up to an ounce.
When it gets thicker.
Yeah. Just to get through it. And it depends too on what you're flipping. You know, milfoil is pretty easy to get through. Sometimes when it mats up on the top, it gets pretty thick, but then you might flip something like rice, and that might take a little bit more to get down into the rice. I'm hoping we find them over there, though.
Yeah, I'm
We
hoping.
definitely need something to a little bigger size.
I'm hoping you catch one right now when I've got this camera angle.
Oh, me too. Me too.
You want to just put on the tone motor for the rest of the day? Hold that angle. Oh, there's a good one.
Is it a good one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big. You got a ring for us there, too? Oh, that helps the bottom line. Woo!
Dang.
4-pounder.
Kit right there.
He's probably only about 4, isn't he?
Oh, that's
It's a pretty chunky.
It's a little post spawn though, I think.
right out of the rut.
Yeah.
Ring fry.
I'm gonna put this one in live well so we can get a picture in later. But that's about a 4-pounder, so
Yeah, that one ain't spawn.
that's
I think it's bigger than that.
What is that plant that's got those big floating roots? Kind of freaky
Picture
looking.
that. It's the lily pads. And it's their roots that are kind of, I think it's their old roots that are starting to float up. Kind of released from the bottom.
That'd make a perfect canopy for a bass to sit under. 'Cause all that viney stuff mats up and they can sit right underneath that.
Might slow down a little bit with the sun.
Might have slowed. So we're gonna try to maybe hit a few of these boat docks to see if that hasn't pulled a few of the nicer fish in under the tight cover. Probably have enough time to hit these next 5, 6, 7 boat docks, and that'll probably be the end of the day. So now or never to make that push to get our 20 pounds. Got one? Better?
Yeah.
Not real big, but
There's that 3D vision.
yeah. Might be a little better than one we got. Take a quick peek in the box and pull the can. Maybe just made that thing over one.
Yeah. That one might be a little bigger.
What do you think, Josh?
Smaller? Yeah, it's one of the red.
Well, I don't care if I have to.
We're going to try to catch 5 fish for 20 pounds.